Ain't been able to get in the truck, just a little to the side of the cut. Get the Vaseline till every fucking month. Ain't that serious, ain't that serious. I'm getting money, things see. Over. Fucking sputed, man. You see, I'm here with a different setup right now, man. Your boy. Can't speak on that. Can't speak
Right,
on that. Can't
can
speak
I
on
explain the
that.
setup?
And man, just know just know, man, I'm handling business right now. You already know what the fuck going on, man. You see the pink in the background. You already know your boy getting a little dangerous. You feel me? Like where the bro? Who that? That's Kiwi. We got Kiwi. We got niggas. Okay. Yeah, we got niggas in this bitch, man. I appreciate y'all popping out, man.
Got Kiwi.
Oversputed. We had a lot that has been going on, my nigga. You already know who it is. Your boy Jay. Hold up, hold it down. Aries, and we are here, and I'm here with my wonderful, amazing, stupendous, glorious, outstanding, spectacular co-host,
Oh shucks.
your favorite piece of trash,
Oh shucks.
T.O. Styles Fourth, man. What you got to talk about, T.O.? What you
Man,
got to say to
it
the
is
people,
another
man?
episode of Oversputed. I'm glad to be here with each and every single one of y'all and the biggest burger in the world, Jay Aries, man. Truly a blessing to be here, but we got a lot to talk about tonight. We got some,
Whew.
we got some, we got some files, bro. Lamont,
Hmm.
what's going on? Lil Elder, what's going on? Big Gucci, what's going on? Kiwi, what's going on? Ed, what's going on?
Like
We
I
we
said,
got
we got some files, man.
we got some files to talk about tonight. We got 2K, WWE 2K. Y'all might be trying to make a little 3-1 comeback. Y'all not LeBron, but y'all could, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a little something. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot to talk about. I ain't gonna care. And Mania 42, hustle T, loyalty, and respect. Salute. Word to Johnson.
Niggas said hustle T, loyalty, and respect. This nigga crazy, bro.
Hustle T, loyalty, chat. Hustle T, chat. Files. KD being exposed. It's over.
Look,
You want to get
man,
into it, DJ? You
we
fully
could get in.
explain because you know more about it than me. I've seen the memes. I've seen a couple of the videos, but you know what I'm saying.
Look, man, I want to look y'all in y'all eyes when I say this, bro. For before we even get into these KD's files,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to point this out. T.O., since you met me, who has been the number one consistent hater of Kevin Durant?
Has it not been you?
It has been me. I told y'all from the jump, Kevin Durant is backdoor. I told y'all from the jump, Kevin Durant is not who y'all think he is, bro. Kevin Durant's ego got crazy inflated. Yeah, all that scoring shit's cool. That shit, he can put the ball in the bucket like nobody else. That's fine. When it comes to winning, when it comes to championships, KD's not that. See, KD got y'all niggas fooled because he went and joined Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green and them boys from 2016 to 2019. 3 straight finals appearances. And he had y'all really thinking that he was a needle mover. KD had y'all thinking that he was a needle mover, which let him start talking this big shit, bro. Let's look at the facts of Kevin Durant's career. Before we even get into the files, let's look at the facts of Kevin Durant's career. 2010s, cool, calm, you know what I'm saying? Early 2010s, finals appearance with Westbrook and Harden. Nice. 2013, ain't do shit. 2014, did they make the play? I think that was his MVP year. Didn't do shit. 2015, I think Russ was injured that year, whatever the fuck. 2016, blew a 3-1 comeback, T.O. Blew a 3-1 lead. My apologies to the Golden State Warriors. Then what does he do? Joins that Golden State Warriors. Now Kevin Durant got all the freedom in the world. Why does Kevin Durant got all the freedom in the world? Because now he's playing with Steph Curry, the best shooter of all time. Now he's playing with Klay Thompson, arguably the second best shooter of all time. Now he's playing with Draymond Green, who I don't give a fuck what niggas got to say about Draymond Green. Niggas, the same way niggas not winning them rings without Curry, niggas not winning them rings without Draymond. That's facts. Word of everything. Niggas could stamp that. Niggas could go back, check the numbers. That's facts. Niggas is not winning them rings without Draymond Green. With that being said, he joined these three niggas, bro. And he really thought he was like that because he fucking rode a scooter to 2 free rings, my nigga. And he robbed Curry of the finals MVP in 2018. Let's talk about it. 2017, that's straight. That's fine. He robbed Steph Curry in 2018, bro. Boom, got the 2 finals MVPs. Got injured in 2019 finals. I picked the Raptors regardless. Niggas want to say injuries. They don't think that would have happened. Whatever, fuck. I picked the Raptors regardless, bro. Cool. 2020, season injured. 2021, Kevin Durant finally gets a chance to prove himself. Has a great team. Has Kyrie Irving. Has James Harden. KD has a chance to prove he's that nigga. KD, Rob, I might be stretching a little bit. KD has a chance to prove he's that nigga. Kevin Durant has a chance to prove, bro, that was my team. Curry can't win shit without me. Curry can't do shit without me. This is all me. And what does Kevin Durant do? He puts his foot on the line.
I was watching that game.
Now, one might say, T.O., bro, his foot was on the line. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna go in OT and he gonna win. Kevin Durant went 0 for 6 in overtime. That's 6 different opportunities to seal the game. That's 6 different opportunities to win the game. He didn't score, my nigga. He put up no points. He ain't get no buckets. He ain't get no drives, no threes, no middies, nothing, bro. The greatest scorer of all time went 0 for 6 in overtime, being guarded by PJ Tucker. Let's talk about it. 2022 did jack fucking shit. First rounded by the Celtics, my nigga. 2023, the Suns. I said the Suns were frauds for years. No matter who's on the roster, the Suns are frauds. Lose on the Suns. Lose on the Suns again. Lose on the Suns again. And then now we're at a point where KD is talking big crazy about his teammates, my nigga. Now, we all grown men, bro. Everybody has talked crazy about something. Everybody's talked crazy about somebody, bro. But it's the way you go about it. Kevin Durant, you're in a group chat with Twitter trolls talking about your real NBA teammates, my nigga. Calling Jabari Smith the R word. I can't even say it on this stream. He called Devin Booker the Austrian leader, bro. He called Frank Vogel Stalin. Like, bro, this nigga was talking crazy. And the fact of the matter is, if Kevin Durant never joined Golden State, this nigga would be Charles Barkley, but a 3-level scorer. Let's talk about it. Kevin Durant, because let's look at Charles Barkley's career. Phenomenal player. MVP. Okay. Finals appearance. Could put the ball in the hoop. Kevin Durant. Elite scorer.
No,
MVP.
You're not gonna get fined for just being a snake on Twitter. Bro.
Could put the ball in the hoop. Finals appearance in 2012. So, you know, it just has me thinking, like, you know, the buckets are cool. It's fire, but when you look at everybody, you know, Kawhi got his rings the right way. Brown got his rings the right way. Curry got his ring the right way. Jokic got his ring the right way. Even SGA brought a chip to OKC, and I didn't like. I can criticize OKC's finals run, but they got the ring the right way. Kevin Durant, you are the only champion that people really look at and say you did not earn that shit. And you got the nerve to talk big, crazy, talk about your teammates are competing with you, bro. KD, you are competing with yourself, brother. And then this nigga wanna come in an interview today talking about he don't care about that Twitter nonsense. KD, you've had burner upon burner upon burner. You reply to everyone except when you're called out for investing in Israel drones. Why is it that now it's Twitter nonsense? Why is it that now when niggas caught you lacking, it's Twitter nonsense? And you know it's real because this is how online KD is. If that shit was fake, KD would have posted a meme. Why is KD not posting memes? Check Kevin Durant's entire Twitter history. This is the longest he's been off Twitter since Sunday. This is the longest. But now it's Twitter nonsense. You've taken no breaks on Twitter since probably 2016, we'll say, when it first got leaked that he had a burner. Now it's Twitter nonsense, Tio. Why is it Twitter nonsense now? Why was it not Twitter nonsense when you accidentally forgot to log into your burner and you were replying to fans talking about why did you leave OKC? Why is it Twitter nonsense now when you got caught talking bad about Alper and Sengun? Why is it Twitter nonsense now?
That was Twitter nonsense, Jay.
And honestly, this is gonna sound crazy, but I would let him investing in an Israeli slide. Like I dead ass would let that slide if he could make the argument that he didn't know what he was investing in. Kevin Durant was in a group chat and he said, and I quote, "If they need drones, I got them." Who is KD in WWE terms? I dead ass cannot think of a fraud. Like you niggas gonna say Jey Uso. Even Jey Uso earned the way he won the world title, that shit was ass. But even Jey Uso won a world title deservingly, whether people want to admit it or not. He deserved the world title. He shouldn't have won it the way he won it, but he deserved the world title. Kevin Durant did not earn his rings, bro. Who is someone that did not earn a world championship? Tio.
Hey.
I dead ass I don't know a comparison. I don't know. Jack Perry? Like, I don't know. Who is he? Who is KD?
Nah, he not Sami Zayn.
He not Sami Zayn. He not Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn worked too hard.
He's Sami Zayn. I don't know. Chat. I want y'all to know, like, he wasn't just talking, like, he wasn't just trash talking like other players and even his own teammates. He was trash talking like even his own boy, like Kyrie. Like he was trash talking Kyrie. He called Russell Westbrook. What did he say?
He called that's not bad though. That I ain't gonna lie, that's not bad though. One thing I will say, he never.
Bad, but it's like it's just you doing this in the group chat. I mean, I guess, man. But
he never shit talk. He never shit talk Westbrook. I will say that. He called him a triple double cocaine bear though. He did call him that.
So
you got a lighter?
It's crazy how how the most Twitter person ever is gonna say when confronted about it, and they asks about his Twitter, just Twitter fingers. Hey man, what's up with those comments, bro? We seen the burners, we seen you get exposed. What happened, man? Hey, I ain't really in it for the Twitter nonsense. I don't really do the Twitter stuff. You do the Twitter stuff. You a Twitter dude. That's what you do. You Twitter fingers. That's you. Somebody, but this is the thing though with KD, Jay. Somebody said, like, I heard somebody say KD still has this nagging like insecurity because of the Warrior situation, because of how people feel about those rings. It's like he constantly is trying to prove himself in certain ways, and that's why it gets to him so bad. Like,
and that's obvious, bro. It's obvious that he cares, bro. Like it's so obvious.
He makes it so like listen, and like this is the thing, like KD, bro, you might have gotten them rings, but bro, you are paying for it so bad. Like
and Tio, let me say something. Let me actually get my input real quick. We know that he cares because if KD did not care about what people think, why leave Golden State? Why? You already made the move that shook up the NBA. Why leave? You were in the best position to win when you came back in 2020. When you came back in 2021, y'all might have been able to play for the chip. Why not Why not stay? Because he wanted to be the man. KD knew he wasn't the man. KD knew he was not the man. That's facts. It don't matter what his fans say. It don't matter any narrative they want to start. If you go to a nigga's team, it don't matter if you win the Finals MVP. You're not that guy, my nigga. At least with LeBron, the context matters because this don't sound like goalpost moving. But at least with LeBron, that was like he didn't like just do a OD. LeBron didn't go to the niggas that he lost to. Like LeBron didn't get spanked by the Heat and go to them, bro. If you go to a nigga's team who was just spanking you on your fucking cheeks, you not that nigga. That's facts. If I'm at the playground, my nigga, if I go to the park, Tio, and we running threes, and I just got my ass busted. I just got my ass busted, and then one of their teammates leave, and they've been on the whole day. By the way, they've won like 10 straight. One of their teammates leave, and I beg them to pick me up. I can't just start talking shit because I'm finally winning. That make me a hoe. Wow, you finally winning because you with the two niggas I was winning all day. The fuck? We gotta apply that same logic to KD, bro. So you that nigga because you won two Finals MVPs with niggas who was already locked to make the finals. Okay,
Jock will go down. Yeah,
like, okay.
KD. Ever since KD has left the Golden State Warriors, he hasn't done anything up to that level since then. He hasn't even won a championship. His best shot at winning the championship in Brooklyn, he crapped the bed, bro. Like, yeah, his foot was on the line. If he makes that shot, yes, they're going to the finals, but that's not what happened. And he even had, like Jay said, he went over 6 in OT. You had 6 chances to go to the finals back in 2021, and you folded. You failed. You showed that you couldn't be a leader in that moment. And ever since then, bro, ever since the Warriors, like, you've been proving to people right, bro. Like all of your like people that critique you and they all of your haters, you just been proving them right ever since then. And it's like your response makes it like seem like they was right anyway, because you acting like they was right, like you crashing out like they right, you talking crazy on Twitter, you making burners to defend yourself. Like, I don't know, maybe other stars do this, but maybe other stars do it, but they haven't been caught twice. Like, it's a bad look, Katie. I ain't gonna lie, it's just a bad look, bro.
And I don't think it's bad though. My bad. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
Because it's all about publicity, and then it's all about the narrative around him. If this happened to like Dylan Brooks, bro, that's Dylan Brooks. Everybody already know Dylan Brooks will crash out. Everybody already know Dylan Brooks don't like nobody. Cool. It's a different narrative, bro. Like with KD, I've never seen a guy with 2 rings still have so much to prove like KD. And each message that gets revealed, each little Twitter group chat that gets revealed, it makes it look worse for him nevertheless. Not only that, I pray that team chemistry is still the same. Like after this whole fiasco, like Jock said, that team's chemistry going down here after that Twitter stunt. Katie, you risking the team chemistry, bro.
Like, and then Theo,
talking about your teammates in a group chat, bro. Like, come on, dog. You call them the R word? That's crazy. It's wild, bro. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be a leader, though. Like, you showing people that you not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. Like, you acting like this, especially. Imagine LeBron. I ain't even gonna get into it. I ain't even gonna
this is what I be talking about, Tio. When it comes to the record books, niggas can look at the record books all they want. At the end of the day, yes, the fact of the matter is Kevin Durant is a 2-time NBA champion, and that can never be taken away from him. But niggas know what he did to get it. Like, it's honestly like that. His legacy is always going to be tarnished. When niggas talk about KD, they're always going to say, damn, but he did join Golden State, though. Like, always. And that's what really stings him. And he can pretend like it don't matter all he wants. That's what really stings him. The fact that people are always going to say that. It's not going to be KD joined GSW, but he's still, it's going to be, damn, but that nigga did join Golden State, though. And that's what it's always going to be. Always. And KD cannot accept that. That shit hurts him, bro. That shit hurts his heart.
That's real, bro. And every time you prove to people right, you could have been like at least battle the narrative through your play. But we haven't seen it, bro. We ain't seen it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit
But
crazy, bro. This nigga KD, man.
Katie,
This
man,
nigga a bum, bro.
dang,
Like,
bro.
it shows, and that's another thing too. And I want everybody that's watching to pay attention, bro. Money don't resolve your character, bro. This is all shit that KD could have said to his teammates' face. KD could have told Jabari Smith Jr. to his face that you are ass. He could have told Sengun that you can't shoot or defend to his face, bro. This nigga went in a chat. Like it's just about how you are as a man at this point, bro. Fuck the money. I saw a post that said, "Oh, KD, people on here worried about KD's situation. They don't have 1% of the money he got." Okay, I need 1% of the money that Kevin Durant has to know that he's a hoe. I need to have $100,000 in the bank to know that Elon Musk is an asshole. I need money. You need money to be able to judge someone's character. That don't make no fucking sense, bro. You could have $0 in your bank account and see that KD move like a snake ass nigga. That's fact.
That's
You
right.
don't need money to be able to see what the fuck going on right in front of you, bro. Kevin Durant is a slimy individual. He is backdoor as fuck, bro. And I don't know how anybody could trust him at this point. He talked crazy about anybody, bro. He was over here tip riding for Drake on a burner account. This is shit you could say on your main account. Like you a hoe. This shit crazy, my nigga.
Yeah, this just goes to show, chat. Ain't gonna lie, chat. Like,
Money
um,
don't unlame a
like
nigga.
I hate the phrase because it's so cliche, but it's true. Money can't unlame you. Those same qualities that people have before they blow up or before they get rich, they're gonna keep after they get money. Money can't make you a better person. Money can't make you more of a man. Money can't make you better. Like in here, when there's work that needs to be done in here internally, inside, in the mind, money can't fix or change any of that. Now, money can change the situation, what I'm saying, make it stuff more comfortable, better clothes, you know what I'm saying, buy your stuff. But when it's work that needs to be done in here, money ain't never gonna be able to. Nah, money, status, success, never gonna be able to do that. Well, a certain amounts of success, because obviously KD, it's really the lack of success that's getting to him, or the narrative of right. Because ain't gonna lie, that stuff you really got to fix. It's all about insecurities, bro. It comes a point where you have to either accept a certain situation, or if you don't like a narrative around your name, beat the narrative, bro. Work to overcome it. Prove the people wrong. And if that's just not in the cards, then you got to accept that. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with accepting. Like, hey, man, I did all I could. Hey, I couldn't do it. You ain't gonna win every battle, bro. Especially when you trying to prove that you can be a number one guy for an NBA team, a championship level team, bro. That's not easy shoes to fill. So that's not something that you should. I don't think that's something you should crash out about and beat yourself up about like Katie is doing. But it's just showing the insecurities, bro. And that's
And
something that
KD had,
he got rich.
like I said, bro, KD had multiple chances to prove he was that guy. He
Right.
fumbled in every single one of them. He fumbled on the Nets. He fumbled on the Suns, and he's gonna fumble on the Rockets. I told Steven at the start of the year, I don't trust a Kevin Durant led team. I don't fucking care. If Kevin Durant is at the helm of a team, they're not winning a championship. That's facts. Niggas was hyping up the Rockets, talking big crazy about the Rockets. That shit never moved me. See, I am a realist, Tio. I keep it real. I might be a little delusional about the Lakers, but in terms of everything else, I keep it real. The Rockets are frauds. James Harden was the closest that we're gonna get to winning a championship. That was it. The Rockets are frauds. The Suns are perennial frauds. The Cavs don't move me. The Jazz will never move me because they're racist. Like you can look at certain teams and know that they're not gonna be shit. You mean to tell me because the fucking Houston Rockets got Kevin Durant, easy fucking Twitter sniper, they're winning a chip. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on with this shit.
It's unfortunate for Kevin, honestly. That shit really unfortunate for him. And you know, kind of like, bro, I was thinking about it, and somebody had asked him a question All-Star Weekend. They asked him if you could take one thing away, Twitter or video games. Bro, what this dude said next, honestly, was the most alarming thing he done said all weekend. He said he would take Twitter away because Twitter don't deserve his god level talk. So, like, why are you talking about yourself like you in this higher form or something? Like, I don't. That's like it's almost like an insecurity, you know, in a sense. And it's like he has like this god complex. Like, bro, you're a guy with like no wife, no kids, no family, but you live your life chronically online all the time, bro. And then you're talking down to people. Like, he's actively going at, and he's, by the way, he's the only superstar that actually really does this. Like, there's no other superstar in the history of the league that has ever gone to social media links to communicate with people. First off, them chats, if he's in a group chat with his fans, first off, you're weird. That's the first thing. Because to your knowledge, you could be talking to youngins. To your knowledge. So if those screenshots are real, and that's his real account, first off, he's a weirdo. Talking to your fans and, you know, spewing all this bullshit. And second off, you're not airing this shit out on your main account. Like, you sneak dissing Russ, you sneak dissing Jabari. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of the stuff that he's saying about the Rockets, I mean, come on, that's hey, I mean, come on, he's not lying.
No, he's not.
Is a bot. Like, can't defend, can't shoot. Jabari, you know, I'm not gonna call him the R word.
Jockey cooking.
But come on, man. Like, and it's just sad, bro. And you know, I've been thinking about it. Like, Kevin Durant might be the only superstar in the history of the league to not get claimed by a single franchise. OKC, they don't care about him. I mean, you know, Russ stayed. Sure, he didn't win a championship, but you feel me? He was loyal. And now, you know, OKC is also gravitating towards Shea. Golden State. Sure, yeah, he got him 2 championships, but they won one before him and they won one and they won after him. They don't give a fuck about him, especially, you know, after all the talking he's been doing about that whole situation. The Nets, he didn't even win a championship for them. So why would they claim him? The Suns, he didn't do shit for them. And the Rockets, what's he going to do for them? Nothing. And to be honest, like, a lot of people thought that the Rockets were, you know, a piece away, whatever. But to be quite honest, the Rockets would have been better off without Kevin Durant. And I think what Kevin Durant did to that team was show how bad they were, the glaring deficiencies with that team. And because obviously any team that gets Kevin Durant, you're gonna have championship aspirations. That's just what it is. And these guys, they just weren't ready for it. But at the end of the day, come on, man, like, you talking bad about your teammates, and especially, like, hey, if I'm gonna just say this, like, this is some like WWE creative level shit. Whoever fucking leaked them fucking photos, like, you could go on and have a field day. For all we know, that guy probably has a lot more photos of conversations that he hasn't leaked out. Whoever the person is that leaked out all them damn messages. Yeah, KD's just, he fried, bro. Bro is 38, 37, however old he is chronically online, always trying to, you know, talk back to people who have lesser accounts than him. Like John Cena, right? He's always online. But, like, you never see him trying to always argue with somebody. He's following people back, stuff like that. That's cool. And I guess that's one thing that I could give Kevin Durant is, like, he makes you feel known, you feel me? But then again, I feel like he also downplays a lot of the people. That
another thing is, I'm gonna interject real quick. Another thing that I think is weird that he does is he only responds to hate. If a nigga tweets Kevin Durant saying, "Yo, you played so great tonight. You're my favorite player. I love you," he will not respond to that. If that same person tweeted, "Yo, you played like dog shit. What the fuck? You sold my parlay." He's replying to them, bro. Like, if you're gonna reply to the haters, you know what I'm saying, you could at least, like, you obviously search your name up, bro. Like you could at least be like, "Yo, good looks, man. I appreciate that." He do not respond. He don't respond to no positivity. He just want hate. He just want hate in his life, and that
As
shit is
some
very strange to me.
as
I
some
do remember he tried to
oh yeah.
downplay speed. That's true. Yeah, well, I don't know what it is with Katie. It's like Rod said, it's like this type of insecurity, a God complex. It's like he always has to protect his ego when there's somebody like just I'm the top guy no matter what around everybody. But it's that insecurity, bro. It's weird because why would you? That's a streamer, bro. Why are you trying to like downplay? He tried to downplay speed, bro. Like when him and Speed, I think when they first met or when they were doing something like a video or something, literally
Yep.
just try to downplay Speed and downplay the impact that Speed had. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like bro, I don't know, man.
He's definitely interesting for sure because like it's interesting his career arc because he's this all time scorer. He's an all time great player. Like you can't deny him none of that stuff. But at the same time, the insecurities have gotten to him, and I believe he's at a point in his career where he's only making things like worse for himself. At this point, we're gonna have to like
It's messing up his legacy, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
it,
Like
it is, and honestly, like cool, we could talk about the efficiency talks and stuff like that, but let's be honest, man, this guy does not equate to winning. Like
ooh,
he doesn't equate to winning. Like cool, like oh every like people will say, oh yeah, you put KD on the team, we know what he's gonna give you. He's gonna give you close to 50, 40, 90. I mean that's cool, but like realistically, basketball is a team sport. What
Talk,
is he? What
EJ
is
was
he
good.
doing? What is he doing for his team? Like
talk
the
to these fucking niggas, Rod.
like what has he really done? Like outside of the Nets, and you know what? On the Nets, okay, that was an unfortunate circumstance that he had to deal with, you know. And I'm not even talking about the foot on the line thing because obviously that's something that we can bring up all the time. But Kyrie absolutely being a dumbass, you know, whoever his PR team is definitely wasn't, you know, teaching him correctly how to approach certain things and certain aspects of life and like what you can and can't talk about. And
I
then
think Kyrie. I
James
think
Harden,
Kyrie was.
again, James Harden being hurt. If anything, James Harden was probably the one trying the most out of all three of them. Let's be honest. James Harden, in that whole tenure, played more games than Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving. So then again, it's like, I get it, but then I don't. Because at some point in time, it's like KD wanted to hoop, but then there's other points in time, it was just kind of like, I think he felt dejected because of, you know, James got hurt at certain points. Kyrie was doing all this dumb shit. He knew that they weren't going to win unless they were all three on the court at the same time because the rest of that roster outside of them three it was technically very bad. You take those three
Blake
out.
Griffin. Blake Griffin was cooking. Joe Harris forgot how to shoot in the playoffs. Like it was a
Exactly.
lot.
And so, okay, that was an unfortunate situation. It happened. It is what it is. Now the Suns, yeah, that is where I really critique him a lot because efficiency man pulls up, gives you what he gives you every night, and then what happens? What does that equate to? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The team is dysfunctional. They don't have chemistry. They can't space the floor correctly. Sure, a lot of that can be attributed to roster construction. I get it. Cool. But at the same time, you're telling me does Kevin Durant need all NBA players by his side along with an elite bench for him to win? If that's the case, then Golden State was possibly his only opportunity. I understand the roster that he had in OKC. It was tough. The spacing was tough. Russ can't shoot. Pablo Cephalosha can't shoot. Andre Roberson couldn't shoot. A lot of these players that he played with, Ibaka couldn't shoot. Anas Cantor couldn't shoot. Steven Adams couldn't shoot. The spacing was very, very bad. But let's not forget that this is the same guy who was up 3-1 and for games 5, 6, and 7 shat the bed. Because everybody will talk about how Russell Westbrook shat the bed, but they will never put the blame on Kevin Durant, who is literally people. It's like his PR team literally wiped them stats from the face of the earth. But if you look back at games 5, 6, and 7 in that Western Conference Final Series in 2016, while they was up 3-1, he shat the bed all 3 times down the stretch. But no, his PR team clearly has wiped that off the face of the earth.
KD, man. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, he's gonna get caught again. I mean, I don't know. At this point, KD, I would just start be going public with it. I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna cap everything you be tweeting on your burner. Just start tweeting it on your public account, bro. At this point, bro, because it ain't like you gonna be you know what I'm saying, like shocking nobody, bro. Just go ahead, bro. Just talk your junk on your main account, bro. Like call your teammate.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This nigga KD just got no fucking balls. My nigga can talk big crazy on a burner. He can't talk crazy in the real life, man. What happened? You supposed to be big KD. You respond crazy. You respond crazy to all these little niggas on Twitter, but you won't talk to your teammates like that. Post on the TL. Jabari play like shit. Post it on the timeline, nigga. If you wouldn't do it on the timeline, why are you doing it in a group chat with little niggas? Like that shit.
Of all the things that he said on there, there was one thing that I thought was absolutely hilarious that I just could not get over the fact that he said it. He said something along the lines of Steve Kerr stop fucking with black people when MJ slapped him.
That shit was funny. And the thing about it, bro, the screenshots are funny. Like them shits are funny as fuck, but they're wrong. You don't say shit like Yo, why are you laughing?
Yo, nah, that was crazy. That was nah. The other thing was the other thing that I thought was is maybe not too crazy to say because it's factual was the fact that he said if you go to Golden State, you have to give it the ball to Steph Curry or set screens, or if not, you boot it off the team.
Yeah, that was funny. Shit. I mean, shit. That's Steph Curry.
That is Steph Curry,
bro.
The main guy, a main guy.
Him talking about, and this is, and this just proves my point about his God complex. Talk about the, that people were challenging him for being like the best on the team. He said light skin, which is obviously Steph Curry, and he said obviously triple double cocaine bear, whatever he said. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like at that point, Steph Curry, to be quite honest, was one of the 2 or 3 best players in the world. And some would argue he was probably number 1. Some would argue that he was over LeBron. KD, buddy, you were going onto Steph Curry's team. That's what you signed up for. You were signed up to be his Robin. Now, granted, 2017 finals, I will say that was his shit. That was. But to say, he's the leader of that team, he's the one who carried them to both championships, is crazy. And he talks like as if he carried them. Because the stats from both finals are arguably all-time stats. They're great. He has great efficiency. He was averaging 30. And that's cool. But, bro, you talking as if you led this team or something. The stats are cool, but you was not the leader. If anything, not only was Steph Curry a better leader than you, but so was Draymond. And that's why Draymond told his bitch ass that we won before you, so we don't need you. And that hurt his bitch ass feelings. Draymond was right. They did not need him because not only did they win before him, but they won a championship after him with a lesser roster. By the way, against a really good Celtics team, by the way.
Yeah, because that 2022 Warriors roster, niggas could definitely get into that. That roster has so many flaws. Fucking Kayvon Looney, undersized center, still playing pivotal minutes. My bad. Draymond Green having to play the best center minutes of his life. Old ass, fucking about to pass out every time he get on the court. Iguodala, Jordan Poole still green as fuck. Curry was like that. Clay, Mr. Inconsistent, calling himself fucking Game 6 Clay to shit the bed. Like, trust me, bro, that roster was fucking cooked.
Bro, it was literally Steph Curry, the revitalization of Andrew Wiggins' career, and Jordan Poole going absolutely insane. That was the combination. And then obviously Draymond.
And then Draymond being the playing like the best defensive player of all time.
Like
Like
those
that
four
was it.
being your top four, Andrew Wiggins, who people completely forgot about because they did not give a fuck about him, and then Jordan Poole was, if I'm not mistaken, a rookie or second year guy.
Like he was like second, third year.
Yeah, exactly. No expectations on him. And then obviously Curry being what he is and Draymond being what he is. But the rest of that roster is not a competent roster, and they still won without him. Further proving the fact that Draymond Green was actually right. They don't need him. They don't give a fuck about him, and neither does that fan base.
Fucking Damian Lee getting pivotal minutes.
Bro,
fucking Curry's cousin by marriage. He get his ass. He's not even in the league.
Yeah, nah. The roster they was winning with in 2022, that was pretty crazy. But that helps out Steph's case.
And it was when Kuminga was still buns.
Yeah.
And they wasted a fucking draft pick on
James Wiseman.
Like 2 years before.
Bro, they were down bad. Bro, and think about it, Jalan. They weren't even supposed to be in that position that year. They were slated as first or second round exits at best. They wasn't even supposed to be there. But, they got there. And shout out to them because they did it and they showed that they don't fucking need that Twitter warrior Kevin Durant. He's a nuisance to the team. He's a nuisance to every franchise. I'm sorry, bro. Like them efficiency talks, that's cool. But that's not winning no damn championships.
Ben told y'all KD don't fucking move me. I've literally said this for years. Kevin Durant does not. When it comes to Kevin Durant and winning championship basketball, that the two do not coincide, bro. It's like me with a salad. The two don't coincide. The two don't go together, my nigga. That's facts. Steph Curry brought this nigga 2 championships and then brought him to a third finals appearance. But everybody else, look at this, Rod. Look at this, Rod. You ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Almost everybody that KD grew up with has seen the finals since KD won that ring. Jimmy Butler been in the finals twice. Kyrie been in the finals. Chris Paul been in the finals. D-Book been in the finals. Bron went to the finals. Giannis went to the finals. Who is missing, Rod? Tell me whose name you did not hear.
Literally nobody else is.
Kevin Durant.
And I'm thinking about this now, but realistically, I think we should have been seeing this coming from his time in OKC. If he was the best player on a team, that team couldn't win a championship.
I've been said that. I've been said. Niggas can watch old episodes. Tio, you can vouch. I've been said this.
If you look back at the finals, now don't get me wrong, this is a 23, 24-year-old Kevin Durant against the Heels. I get it. It's an overpowered team, one of the greatest teams in the history of the league. But even with great efficiency throughout the series, they still lost 3-1. I mean, 4-1. And then you go and you check 2016 and you check all of the years that they had been making far runs into the playoffs, deep runs into the playoff. Even if Kevin Durant played good, he could not be the best player and win a championship. Kevin Durant has to be the number 2. His game does not complement or how do I say it? His game is not meant to be the number 1 on the team and win a championship. That's not what his game is. He's an efficiency merchant. You get him the ball in the spots. And by the way, he can't. And look, Steph Curry could be the number 1 for the simple fact that Steph Curry has this thing where, okay, for example, when Kevin Durant got on the team, Kevin Durant was so successful because of the gravity that Steph Curry had. The amount of pull that Steph Curry had, where he had to at least have 2 to 3 players basically shadowing him, allowing for Kevin Durant to get open. People don't like. Kevin Durant doesn't have that. He doesn't. And on top of that, Kevin Durant isn't even that great of a playmaker. Like, sure, he was good in his time, but I'm sorry, he's just a scorer. That's it. That's literally it. He's just a great all-time scorer, but unfortunately, as a number one option, he can't do it. He can't.
KD, without those rings, would he be on the same like? Is he just like another like version of? Do I even want to say Carmelo Anthony, bro? Like without rings?
Nah, he better. Nah, he better than
nah.
he better than Carmelo. But I'm telling you, bro, that nigga is Charles Barkley with 2 rings.
Man,
Charles Barkley or Karl Malone.
Sure, yeah, bro, that nigga Karl Malone, bro.
I would
Nigga
say
Charles
more
Barkley,
so.
Karl Malone.
I would say more so like Karl Malone.
And my thing is this, bro. My thing is this. KD is so efficient. If you need 25 points, KD gonna get you 25 points. But if you need 35 points, KD still gonna get you 25 points, my nigga. Like,
this was
now he not like he's not him when it counts, bro. He's not him when it matters, bro. And even in 2021, that was the closest. I ain't gonna cap, bro. That 2021 Game 6 performance by KD. Oh my fucking goodness, bro. That was the closest I've ever been to being like, yo, nah, this nigga really is that, bro. But then what happened in Game 7, man? Who was on the line, man? You fuck can't be on the line, brother. And people was questioning Giannis. The storyline of the whole season was the free throws. This is what the greats do when their backs are against the wall. The storyline of the whole 2021 season. Giannis can't make free throws. They fucking counting on us. They fucking counting down a clock when Giannis shoot free throws. What happens in that Game 6, Rod? What happens in that Game 6? My nigga Giannis banged 10 free throws, 50 points, 50-point finals appearance, bro. I can't even get the words right because I'm so excited to think about that shit. 50-point final performance, my nigga. This is what the greats do when your back is against the wall. LeBron, Game 5 against Miami in 2020, even though they lost. Best performance I have ever seen LeBron have. I know about the Game 6 in fucking Boston, whatever. That Game 5 was the best game that I've ever seen Bron play. AD, when his back was against the wall, showed up against the Heat. Jokic, we already know he ran through the West in 2023, my nigga. All these great players, when their back is against the wall, they show up and they show out when they are the man. What has KD done as the man? Nothing, bro. But he got the nerve to sit here on Twitter and talk about his teammates. Come on, man.
Man, KD, all in all, bro, KD, just let your game do the talking, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
How he gonna do that?
Yeah, but how's he gonna?
He can't do that, nigga.
He gonna talk about his efficiency, bro. People gonna bring up, when are you gonna carry a team? Like, and you see, none of this conversation would start up had KD. You see, and all of this stems from KD leaving to Golden State, right? All of these problems literally stem from that one situation. And, it's crazy because still to this day, he claims as if, like, the decision wasn't bad or whatever. But realistically, it's one of the worst decisions. Obviously, personally for him, cool, yeah, it's a great decision. But people look at it as a bitch move, bro.
That's what I was just saying, bro. Like, niggas is always gonna remember. But KD did do that to get those rings. Always. It don't matter what the history books say, bro. Them stories are gonna be look at how stories get passed through time. How long ago was Tragic Johnson? That was 40-some years ago. Niggas still hear about that. How long ago did Nick Anderson miss them free throws against the Rockets? Niggas still hear about that. LeBron?
People still talk about LeBron choking, having a terrible finals performance against the Dallas Mavericks. That's still stain on his career.
Do KD fans really think that what KD did is just gonna be like irrelevant in NBA history? People remember everything. Stories get passed down. I for damn sure am going to be telling people when I'm 50 about what KD did in 2016. For damn sure. In 2051, I'm a have little niggas around me, and I'm be like, yo, let me tell you a story about the biggest hoe in NBA history. And I'm not gonna be the only one doing that. Hey man. That's all please.
KD just could never get the job done when the lights were the brightest and when his name was called upon. Bro, you know what's the funniest part, Jay, of the last couple years for Kevin Durant? When his ass got swept by Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
He literally got fried in real time. He literally just got hooked. Absolutely belt to ass by Ant Edwards.
Yeah, he did. He did what I did to you in that room.
All right, bro. Bro, and you know what's the crazy part is he was chuckling every time Ant Edwards made a shot right in his dome. Because he knew what it was. He knew what it was. He don't got what it takes to do it anymore. Matter of fact, when was the last time KD done made it out the first round? 2021? Yeah, that's sad as fuck, bro. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my face.
But this nigga, man, even bro, niggas could talk about all the Lakers mishaps. We made it to the Western Conference Finals at least in the last 3 years, bro. Nigga, KD ain't make it to the past the first round since X was called Twitter.
Bro, KD hasn't even sniffed a finals appearance since 2019. He didn't sniff a finals appearance.
T.O. was a freshman when KD last made the final.
I've been out of high school for 2 years now.
KD still, and you know,
wait,
no, 3 years. I've been out of high school for 3 years.
Hold up, when'd you graduate?
23.
Oh yeah, you were a freshman. Okay.
May of 23.
And he's
actually, you were in 8th grade. You were in 8th grade.
The last time he made the finals, I literally had just graduated high school.
Dang.
Me and Rod wasn't even cool the last time fucking KD made the finals, bro.
Yeah, no. It's crazy, bro. KD, and honestly, however many years he plays, 2, 3 years, whatever it is, he ain't making it past the first round, ever. That's just what it is.
Yeah, KD, man, I don't know what else we could even say about you, bro. Just I don't even know, man. I mean, his legacy just gets worse at every scandal, at every moment, bro. And KD hasn't had a positive legacy moment since 2021, I guess. And even in 2021, can you say that was a positive legacy moment? So
almost.
You'd have to dig back to 2019.
What year did y'all graduate? I graduated in 2023.
I graduated in 19.
I graduated in 2019.
Yeah, Leo.
You'd have to go back 7 years to get a positive moment out of KD's career. That's it.
But yeah, All-Star Weekend. That wasn't. Some other things happened during All-Star Weekend. Chat, there is no longer a GOAT debate. It might be over. I'm not gonna lie. Jay, how you feel about the GOAT debate, bro?
I already know what you get into.
Hey man, Kareem got it. Kareem got it, man.
Hey, Kobe, boy, welcome to the GOAT debate,
Hey,
boy.
MJ.
Kobe.
What is
Come
MJ
on,
doing,
Kobe,
bro?
man. Hey, Kobe, Tim Duncan. No, Cal.
Hey, man.
Hey, Kareem, you might got it, bro.
Kawhi.
Oh, hey man,
Kareem,
hey, yo, it's your time, yo.
Kareem might got it, man.
It's your time, yo. Shut the fuck up, T.O. Let's go, yo.
Try to sneak it in. Come on.
Nah. Look, man, this nigga. First of all, now I said my piece on the MJ shit, man. The MJ shit, I don't really think it's that crazy. Like anybody who has friends with kids, they know what it's like when you mess with your friend's kid, right? It wasn't like that. That was just
repeatedly tapping his ass.
Come on, my nigga.
This is what I said before. I'm Dr. J.
Nah,
That's
bro.
a bad clip.
That's a bad clip. But come on, man.
Yo, like I like even when you try to explain it, like
yeah, nah.
Jay, that Jordan clip is a bad clip.
That's a terrible clip.
And then it's even worse because all of the Epstein news is coming out now. All of the files is coming out. It's getting crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Jordan name not in that bitch.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's a bad time, bro. For a clip like that.
Jordan name not even in that.
Yet, bro. Okay, but it's like I ain't gonna cap. All celebrities, you got to look at all celebrities crazy right now. You kind of got to look at them with like
you got to side eye them.
You got to side eye them because like, bro, it's so many celebrities involved in all that stuff, bro. So it's any celebrity that like even act a little out of, even seem a little caught, like you got to be cautious, bro. Like
and Tio, you're clouded. That's why I side eye you.
What y'all doing if LeBron name pop up on there?
Nah, I ain't know, bro.
Bro, I swear, bro. I don't think. Well, first off, I don't believe his name's gonna pop up on there. I mean, LeBron.
It's facts. Majority of them files ain't even released.
LeBron's Superman, bro. Like he's just too good, bro. Has good PR. Has never done anything wrong in his life, from what we know. From what we know to an extent of like publicity getting out there that he's done something really bad out of the ordinary. I would never foresee LeBron getting caught up in a scandal like that. But then again,
you know what we did see though.
We've seen a lot of people who are really good people who we think are really good that end up getting caught in things that they're not supposed to be.
It ain't even that, Rod. You know what we did see this weekend? What we seen LeBron say?
Oh, the Israel. Oh man, yeah. That's an all-time bad moment from him.
Yeah, LeBron, and it's crazy because I've been said LeBron was fake. Niggas could go back and watch old episodes. I actually agreed with what Westbrook was saying. Niggas been knew LeBron was fake, but for LeBron to completely show that he doesn't know what he's talking about to that effect, especially with all the books you read. You be reading all the Malcolm X books, be stuck on the first page, but don't know shit about Israel, bro. For you to even make that statement, that was kind of ridiculous, bro. Like he could have just not answered the question. And to be honest, he could have passed on the question. There were a lot of Israelites at NBA All-Star Weekend fishing for comments about Israel, bro. It was kind of disgusting.
It ain't even that. It's just the fact that he didn't even acknowledge the stuff that's going on over there. It's like at least acknowledge it. Like obviously, like it could have been a 2-second comment. Obviously, there's things going on that I don't agree with or whatever. Right? Cool. Swerve just turned heel. Tough. Okay. Obviously, there's things that he could have said that. Whatever. And then that would have been it. The fact that he like, bro, yeah, it's cool. I've heard good things. You've heard nothing but good things.
I just lie about anything.
For LeBron, I don't. Well, and look, this is just me. I feel like it comes from a good place. I feel like he's trying to like, obviously, like I don't think he's dumb. I don't think it's not like he's oblivious to what's going on over there. But I think he's just trying to. Obviously, he could have just diffused the question, but realistically, I think LeBron being LeBron, he was probably trying to make it into a good mood of a moment, where
I mean, but you got to read the room saying
for sure.
Saying you go on vacation over there. It's like,
like of all places, my nigga, you going to Israel to vacation, my nigga. All places, bro. Like Israel, bro.
And then like the only reason it's crazy for Bron because like he's shown that he's socially aware in social issues and he's dipped his toe into it. Like he spoke on things a lot all the time. So it's like that's something you kind of probably should be aware of, bro. Not gonna lie to you, especially at the face of the league. Like it's hard to not be aware of that. Like you can't like it's tough to convince me. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on, man. That's kind of
he's definitely self-aware.
Everybody knows what's going on, man. Swerve turned heel on who?
On Kenny.
Oh yeah, they was teasing that. You think that's y'all thinking that's the match for Double or Nothing?
No,
because no. That's all way in May. Never mind.
No.
That's probably Revolution. That's Revolution. Revolution.
The All-Star weekend was pretty interesting. I don't know if y'all talked about this, but what y'all thought about the format?
I thought it was good, bro. The All-Star games were good, man.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
happy
cap.
that
Hold on,
that
Jay.
was good for me.
Just before you even start, I didn't watch All-Star weekend, so.
Hey, I want to give a shout out. A lot of people was talking crazy about the old heads that they wasn't going to show up, and shout out to Kawhi, man. Kawhi came out there on
I did
a
see you
mission.
drop 30.
Yeah, he dropped
Nigga,
30 for
Kawhi,
12
man.
minutes.
Kawhi came out there to hoop, man. I respect that, bro. That's a
Look,
real hooper right
when
there.
Kawhi is healthy, Kawhi is easily one of the 5 best players in the world. There's not a thing he can't do on the court. He's an elite defender. He can go on, give you buckets on the other side of the floor. He's a 3-level scorer. I mean, the guy is literally, if it weren't for the injuries in his career, we might be talking about Kawhi as a potential top 10 all-time player because of his impact that he could have had on the game. And it's just really unfortunate that due to the injuries, Kawhi's career has basically been diminished to something where he basically kind of started the whole load management shit, if we're being honest. Either him or, and I would say probably him more than LeBron, just because of him not being able to play full seasons due to his knee and all this other stuff. And it's just really unfortunate. But I do want to give a shout out to him because I thought he came out there and he played with a certain energy that I think lit a fire under a lot of the other older guys. But one thing I'm going to say, and I talk a lot of shit about Luka, but I'm going to be honest, games like the All-Star game make me dislike Jokic and Luka for the simple fact that these guys just don't care about it. They played a total of 5 minutes across 2 games. That's it. That's all they played.
Yeah, I think they, as a big Luka and Jokic mark, I definitely think that they could have booked themselves better than that. They politicked way too much for that.
Like, you're telling me, and by the way, the whole talk of the weekend was, oh, the All-Star game isn't what it was. The competitiveness isn't there. And then I see a guy like a Kawhi Leonard who doesn't even need to be doing this. The guy's 34, has knee issues. By the way, not only did he ball out in the All-Star game, but he's balled out all year. So for him to be doing that after all of these injuries, and I will say, I think it's more telling because I think there's an underlying story going on with all of that, but I'll talk about that in a sec. But that's a shame. That's really shameful on the part of Luka and Jokic because a guy like a Kawhi, a guy like a Cade, a guy like a Victor Wembanyama, an Ant who actually went out there and tried to put on a show for the fans that were there. You got Jokic and Luka, who are arguably 2 of the biggest stars in the NBA, 2 of the best players in the world. They just play 5 minutes. So what the hell are these NBA fans playing? Like, what are they paying for?
Yeah.
They're clearly paying to watch them, but they can't even see them play because they're only playing 5 minutes across 2 games.
Yeah,
and it's just
I don't like that,
infuriating.
man.
It's just infuriating because the whole talk of the weekend was how the All-Star game isn't exciting anymore. But then you got these 2 guys who are clearly 2 of the most known players in the NBA, and they're proving everybody else right with that statement. And I want to talk about the Kawhi stuff because I think this is very interesting. Kawhi is playing the way he's playing because I think after this season, it might be cooked for Kawhi due to the scandal that happened over the summer. I think Kawhi is going to be facing major legal issues and potentially a suspension. I think we might be seeing the last of Kawhi for at least a year in the NBA.
Dang.
I mean, maybe that's just me reading too much into it because he's been somebody, and look, he's been somebody who's been basically healthy all year when it's something that he hasn't been the last couple of years of his career. Maybe he actually is healthy, or maybe he's just gearing up to kind of say goodbye to the NBA because he knows that this scandal could definitely come back to bite him in the ass. I mean, look, they literally traded Zubac and Harden. They got a young player in Benedict Mathurin. They got a young player in Darius Garland. It seems like they're gearing towards the future because there might be something bigger on the horizon, and that's the fact that Kawhi Leonard might get suspended. indefinitely.
Man.
That's fuck. You might be right, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's definitely something I gotta look more into.
Well, Chad, as it seems we already an hour in. We pretty much covered pretty much everything over the weekend with NBA and the fouls, KD. Um Jay, man, ride. Y'all ready for WrestleMania, man? Are y'all enjoying it?
Ah, man. The build so far. Right now, there's only one match I'm looking forward to at WrestleMania. It's
Only
Roman
one
Reigns
match
versus
for
CM Punk.
WrestleMania, chat, that we know for a fact is happening, and we are we're about to be at Elimination Chamber in about a week.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
man.
It
Let's
doesn't feel like the road to WrestleMania. Unfortunately, I think. And here's my thought process is like, sure, they're gearing up to Chamber and all this other stuff. And I'll even say this. I think last year almost felt the same as well.
yes,
If we're
today.
being honest.
Yes.
And here's my thinking. It's just like, okay, this year and last year, WrestleMania is being held in the middle of April, right? So I think the way WWE is kind of looking at it is, by the time Chamber's done, there's still 6 weeks of build to Mania, and yes, while it is sufficient amount of time, that doesn't mean that you should basically hold all of the WrestleMania hype to the last 6 weeks before the show.
That's
You could
ridiculous.
start building hype from the time the Rumble comes around, but no, they don't care.
They don't, but
So-
see, right? They're not building hype. Because they don't know what they're doing. Like it's just like last year. It's so obvious that this year they don't know what's happening with WrestleMania. They don't even know what they're doing. Reports are coming out that the superstars are getting mad because Triple H keep, you know what I'm saying, ripping up the script and making a new one for Mania. It's a clown show. It's looking ridiculous. I'm hearing reports that Brock Lesnar versus LA Knight, Drew McIntyre versus Cody again. Like it's last year, but without a crazy angle like Cena turning heel. This is exactly how last year looked.
They don't know what we're
Last
doing.
year-
Because remember last year Triple H. Remember last year Triple H was at that press conference talking about some. Does it feel like the road to WrestleMania yet? Because the build was dog shit as fuck.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's see what he tries to pull out his fucking ass for Elimination Chamber so he can try to be smart as fuck. Like,
If I
you think he's
remember
gonna do something big at
correctly-
Chamber?
I think he gonna try to.
Yeah, and look, I think the crate has a major thing to play into what the excitement to WrestleMania could look like. I don't know what that crate is. I've seen a lot of people speculate. And look, I saw your TikTok video, Tio. I don't think it's Seth Rollins. That's going to be something with the masked man. I think that's what that's going to get revealed.
I would just spit fire. I would just spit fire and I did. I was just saying stuff at that point.
Okay, all right. Nah, honestly, look, it's not going to be a debut. It's not going to be a debut. But I'm getting a little scared because I saw something today, and the WWE just announced a partnership with Dude Wipes. And Dude Wipes coincidentally posted that crate. So I'm starting to wonder if the WWE is going to announce some partnership deal through that crate. Now, obviously, I don't think that's the case because that crate basically fits a person. And I think it has something to do. Obviously, Adam Pearce said that, he's going to have Nick Aldis deal with it. He's going to send it over to SmackDown. I think that crate has something to do with the WWE title scene. I don't think that WWE title scene is set completely.
I'm telling you, if that fucking crate is a Dude Wipe commercial, Triple H, you are. Oh my God, I can't even say who this nigga is, bro.
Who's in the crate, man? Who's
Triple H? Triple H. If it's a Dude Wipe commercial in that crate, you are Vladimir Putin.
I'm hoping.
So these are the choices we got. Who's in the crate? Number one, somebody said The Rock in the crate. Number two, somebody said it. Somebody said it's Jericho, which is not going to be his contract. Still ain't up with AEW. Number three, a Dude Wipe or just a sponsorship for WWE, that's what the crate could be. Kind of like 2021 Survivor Series, where Vince had the egg and it was just a sponsorship for Rock's movie. Or what? I don't even know what's even another option for the crate. Who like
for the sake of Triple H and the sake of the fans that watch the WWE, it better be The Rock. We all know that
it's not.
We all know that the WWE. And think about it like this: what is a report that you've seen in the last week or so that WrestleMania ticket sales are down?
Yeah,
you know WWE likes to call on The Rock when ticket sales are low. You know the WWE likes to use The Rock as a marketing factor in terms of getting people to show up.
You think The Rock is in the crate?
If I were Triple H, I am begging, I am hoping that the savior, the final boss, shows up in that damn crate. Because he is the only thing that can make WrestleMania seem somewhat of a big event.
You know what's crazy? You're right, because and Rock has done this himself, but Rock has kind of made himself the main antagonist, the main villain of this era of WWE. That's what he did himself. Sure. So when he leaves, he comes back, starts a story, and then leaves. It feels hollow. It feels kind of empty because the main villain isn't there, bro. Like it's so weird. Like when we look back years later on this era and we look at how much Rock was Rock's impact was left on this era, it's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be so weird, bro. The fact that like we're at this point of calling on Rock again or calling on Rock at these points, bro. I mean, he did it himself, but this is the weirdest timeline. We're in the weirdest timeline.
And Tio, like, think about it, bro. A lot of the major stories that people want to see play out, they all tie back to what The Rock has done.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes.
His
biggest story literally ties back to The Rock. Roman Reigns, his story ties back to The Rock. You could even say that Seth Rollins has a story with The Rock as well.
Yeah.
A lot of these major stars have stories. Even Drew McIntyre, even though it's not inadvertently with The Rock, like where they have to like face off, but there's even a story there with Drew McIntyre and The Rock as well.
Yeah.
A lot of these major stars have ties, stories leading back to The Rock. The Rock is essentially the biggest chess piece that the WWE has that connects a bunch of major storylines together. And CM Punk, that's another name I forgot. The Rock is literally the biggest chess piece. If we're looking at a chessboard, he's literally what's the biggest one? The queen, right?
The king.
On the chessboard?
Yeah.
The king, right? He's literally the king on the chessboard. That's literally what he is. Because he ties together so many storylines, and people have been wanting to see them pay out for a very, very long time. If Triple H does not decide to bring The Rock back, by the way, The Rock's not filming anything right now. Jumanji just wrapped up. The Rock does not have to wrestle at this year's WrestleMania, but it is in Triple H's best interest to get The Rock involved with this year's WrestleMania. Because as of right now, it's not looking good.
Man, bro. And the fact that Triple H, I just got mad. I seen a story. 2K. Oh my God. WWE 2K26 comes out in 2 weeks. I'm gonna remove on from that before I get mad. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But 2K, I could. Okay. But yeah, it's looking rough. And then like even aside from the Rock stuff and like you said, that WWE championship scene, Triple H has single-handedly destroyed that entire scene in a way that I didn't think he could do. I genuinely at this point, bro, I genuinely don't know where we go with the WWE Championship scene from here. Because it's obvious that Triple H can't write Cody. It's obvious Triple H can't write Drew McIntyre. We're at a point where Sami Zayn, the person who was probably the most beloved wrestler like ever in 2023, he's getting booze now. Like they're starting. They're starting now.
Like
one of the best baby faces, like you know what I'm saying, in the wrestling scene. Like this is what it's come to now, bro. Because of the booking of Triple H, it's getting bad, bro.
Bro, the
Tio,
shit that happened on Friday, oh my god. Go ahead, Rob.
Tio, you can attest to this because you're obviously a big Cody fan, right? People wanted Drew McIntyre to win that title off Cody Rhodes, right? Now, because of the way Drew McIntyre is being booked, people are literally coming for Drew McIntyre's head, saying, take the damn title off him. We're not even a full 2 months into the reign. How is that possible? Oh, I'll tell you how. Because Triple H don't know how to book a damn champion. He don't know how to book anybody. The only champion he's currently realist, and there's two of them, I'll say, Carmelo Hayes and CM Punk. But it's CM Punk because he has just God-given talent that he's making that title look really. But then again, think about it. That title is technically being placed as the number one title currently. So obviously Triple H is putting all of his focus into it, but does not give a single fuck about the WWE title. Why? Because technically it's the title that's technically quote unquote secondary. So Triple H doesn't really have to. That's what the writing team thinks, that they don't have to really put much effort on a quote unquote secondary title. But in reality, they shouldn't. Neither title should be secondary to the other. They should be on the same level. But no. And you're telling me, okay, I get it if Triple H had a deficient roster. You know, let's say Triple H had, I don't know, early 2010s roster with the Del Rios, the Swaggers. I'd understand. He had that's a terrible roster. But bro, you making this roster seem like they bombs. Like you got a bunch of nobodies.
Triple H. I've never seen somebody like make people seem like bums, seem like washed. Like it's so like that's what your booking does, Triple H. You make people seem like they're bums and make people seem like they're washed, bro. People, you know, there's a like majority WWE fans don't know how much of a demon Julia is for real. They don't know, and they probably would never know. Bro, a lot of people are forgetting how generational Drew McIntyre was. Already they're forgetting. Because for the past year, we've seen, bro, he's been a 6'5" geek on TV. That's what he's been, bro. That's what Drew McIntyre has been booked like. And don't get me started on Cody, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Triple H. Just let Cody write his own stuff. I ain't gonna care. Let Cody, when Cody does write his own stuff, it's a lot different than a lot better than whatever you write. Apparently, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre both pushed for that 3 stages of hell match to end and Drew McIntyre winning the championship. Wow. Drew McIntyre and Cody can book a better championship match and finish than Triple H. Surprise, surprise, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Triple H got to pack it up. I don't know. I think I'm done with Triple H. Like,
you know what I'm scared for?
I might be
genuinely
done,
scared for. Bro, I'm so scared for Jacob Fatu. They about to nerf him so bad. And look, the other day I was pointing this out. Right, Drew McIntyre, pre-winning the WWE Championship, was wrestling basically every week on SmackDown. What has he done since winning the world title at the beginning of the year? He's wrestled one
Sammy
match.
at the Rumble. That's it.
That's it. He stopped wrestling. He became a champion and stopped doing the one thing that you're supposed to be doing, which is wrestling. He doesn't wrestle anymore. Cody magically loses the title. Now he wants to wrestle all the time.
It's crazy, bro. He don't want his champions wrestling, bro.
I don't understand
but
that.
But hold on. But Punk wrestles.
How much that? How much?
He don't want the WWE champion wrestling. I don't know.
Hold on. How much of that do you think is Punk taking like?
100%.
Kind of taking the wheel himself and be like, nah, this is what I want. Like pushing for that. I think Punk is pushing for a lot of these matches. Like that whole Finn Balor program, bro. Come on, bro.
I bet you he's pushing for Finn Balor to stay, you know, to keep him relatively like you know, relevant, because obviously the bigger story is obviously Roman Reigns and CM Punk, and everybody knows that. But I'll be honest, I don't think Finn Balor seems lesser than CM Punk nor Roman Reigns. He seems just as valuable or as much of a threat as either of those two guys. Do I think he's going to win? Absolutely not. But that doesn't mean he's not being looked at on the same tier as those two guys, even though we know he's not. But the way they're making him seem like, they're making it seem like he's actually, a credible challenger.
They are. They are.
And a part of that was obviously getting back the entrance. The entrance music, that is a part of it. And the one thing that struck to me was the fact that before CM Punk addressed Roman Reigns, when Roman Reigns picked him as his opponent at WrestleMania, CM Punk didn't go straight after Roman Reigns. He went straight, looked at the camera, and said, Finn Balor, we still got unfinished business. So
that's how you make a feud matter.
Yeah, exactly. And that alone made Finn Balor and made people care about Finn Balor and whatever that feud is that they have ongoing. Even though Finn Balor is not going to win, and that's okay because this is supposed to be a filler feud. I would hope that CM Punk is doing something like this, because imagine CM Punk's just coasting his way to WrestleMania until he gets the feud with Roman Reigns. That's ass.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but that's how Triple H will book it, though. That's how Triple H will book it, bro.
And guess what?
He books people to go.
Listen to what I just told you, right? Guess who's doing that right now? Drew McIntyre. He basically coasting his way to WrestleMania.
Yo, Triple H, bro, ain't gonna cap. I'm begging you, please, bro, don't do that Cody Rhodes and Drew match at WrestleMania. For the love of God, do not do that match at WrestleMania, gang. You know what you do? If you a demon, I know you're not a demon. We know you're not. But if you're a demon, this is what you do. I ain't gonna lie. They talking about LA Knight versus Brock Lesnar. Yeah, nah, we not doing that, gang. I ain't gonna cap. If you a demon, LA Knight winning that Elimination Chamber, you set up LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Something happens during that elimination. Hold on. Something happens during that Elimination Chamber match. Randy Orton and Cody start having a problem. And they start something. They start a feud going into WrestleMania. You can still have a big time matchup with Randy and Cody without a championship even. And then you got people going home happy with LA Knight getting a world championship match and winning at WrestleMania. Like that, is that not 10 times? There are people who would lock in a ticket right now after what, if they did what I just said. There are people who would lock in their tickets if they heard, Randy versus Cody, LA Knight versus Drew for the world champ. They would lock in a ticket right now.
But that's if he has balls. He don't have balls, Theo. You know this.
I know, bro. He's not this stuff now. They make it so it's not hard, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, it's them people in them writing rooms, gang. Because Kevin Nash said something. Kevin Nash said something over the weekend that was like crazy work. He said Javon Evans needs to be more urban in his character. He's a little too Bojangles. He's a little too tap dancing now. A white man saying this about a black, young. Me and Javon. I'm 1 year younger than Javon. I'm finna turn the same age that Javon turns in like a month, right? Bro's 21 years old, bro. He's not supposed to be stoic, angry. Like what are we doing? And then even if it come on, bro. Jey Uso. I'm not gonna get on Jey Uso, but come on, bro. I'm like, I ain't gonna get on Jey Uso, but come on, bro. How giddy and joyful people act, bro. Like there's nothing wrong with Javon's character, but like a lot of people have said, Kevin Nash is like best buddies with Triple H and them boys. He has the kind of like the same mindset as Triple H and them boys, so that kind of gives that kind of gives you an example of how those writing room writers think. Like if this is what Kevin Nash is thinking, like it's not crazy to believe that that's also what the writers are thinking. Like,
you know what's unfortunate too, Tio? The people wanted the Usos, and what have the Usos done since winning the title? They just defended the title against, Tozawa and Otis, but even the Usos have been nerfed.
Well, Jimmy has been kind of taking care of Naomi. They get a little. I'm not even just saying this because I fuck with the Usos, but they get a little pass.
I get that, but at the same time, there's no story for them. Nothing. Like they have nothing going for them, and that writing team, it needs a complete overhaul. I don't know if y'all seen the No Contest Wrestling podcast, what John Cena was saying. Bruce Pritchard was ready to pitch to the team that they were going to make the Saturday night's main event show a one-match show. Excuse me? So what the hell were you going to do for an hour and a half? Run fucking tributes for a fucking hour and a half for John Cena? Now, I get it. He's probably one of the most important figures in the history of your company. But, bro, an hour and a half of tribute for one person?
Crazy, bro.
Bro, and how much I bet you Bruce Pritchard would have gone to the writing team and they would have all okayed it because they're all a bunch of big-headed imbeciles. Like,
I'm so disappointed Paul Heyman is a part of that writing team, bro. I expect better. I ain't gonna lie. The man who helped write the Bloodline story, Paul Heyman, bro. You letting this slide in the right room, bro. This is crazy. Now, can we talk about the IC title? I forgot about that. This is what Triple H does. I ain't gonna lie. The narrative of Dominic Mysterio and like kind of like Dominic is kind of under fire right now within the IWC because of his championship reign. Because literally since winning it from John Cena, bro's done nothing with the championship. Like
bro, Dom literally wrestles more in Triple H than he does in WWE.
Like this, and this is what Triple H did. Like somebody with all the aura in the world. Like we remember how high everyone was on Dominic Mysterio when he won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania last year. And like, bro, everybody's high on this kid. Dominic Mysterio is at his height, like at a height in his career. And then he wins the championship and Triple H happens. Triple H booking you as the champion happens. We've seen it happen to Cody Rhodes. We've seen it happen to Dominic Mysterio now. We've seen it happen to even Jey Uso, I got to say. We've seen it happen to champions before when you have a championship booked under Triple H. Tiffany Stratton, even there's criticism with her. Tiffany Stratton there. Julia. Like, when you have a championship, that's low-key a death sentence, bro. When you have a championship, just know your stock is finna plummet. It's the most backwards thing ever. Now Dominic Mysterio is just an accessory to Liv Morgan, like just like he was with the Rhea Ripley, again. It's crazy.
It's crazy. ATO. And guess
70 days, opponent. 0 defenses is crazy.
ATO, can you answer a question for me real quick? Guess who Dom's next opponent gonna be?
Who?
Come on, man. He already he won the number 1 contenders this past week. Penta. Well, we've already seen that match like 5 different times.
Boy, it's out the mud, man. We got Tio and Rod, man. Make sure y'all liked up the stream, man. I just heard some bullshit. We off this bitch, man. Make sure y'all like up the stream, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all that are in this bitch, man. Rod, I definitely forgot that shit happened. I gotta close it off on that, bro. I can't fucking believe that shit, man.
Yo,
make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Make sure y'all stay safe. Make sure y'all protect yourselves, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
We love y'all, man. On that note, we gonna get up out of here, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That is crazy, bro.
Oh, we talking about
what, bro?
Oh, yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Oh yeah, it's over, bro. It's over.
We gonna get mad, chat. We love every single one of y'all. It has been an amazing episode once again on Oversputed.
Voices in the air.
Jay,
you
gonna
let's go, man. Wait, you said hold up. You said what?
Nah. I said we back cooking next week.
Hold up. Nah, you said we back Slater and Gohan next week, right?
Chat. Love y'all, man. Out the mud, chat. Love y'all Oversputed, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Love y'all.